Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way.
If Trump wins, that FC client list is going to become public.
Yes.
And some of those billionaires behind Kamala are terrified of that outcome.
Yeah. Do you think Reid Hoffman's uncomfortable?
Yeah.
An update on a case that we're very closely following. I want to show you this tweet that we have from Fox News showing us that Diddy is not coming home. Sean Diddy Combs is going to remain behind bars after his latest offer of $50 million to go free, as prosecutors are worried about the music moguls posing now as a flight risk.
Look, in some shocking and sad news for the 74 million Americans who voted for Donald Trump, former talk show host Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have fled the US and moved to the UK in the wake of the result, telling friends that the election of Donald Trump was their primary motivation, that they've settled into Cotswolds, a rural town in south central England.
Back in 2016, Ellen gave Diddy a shout out on his birthday, listing all his names: P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. But here's the kicker. She added Cuddle McSnuggle stuff, followed by "You don't need to know why." This random post confused everyone at the time, but in hindsight, people are connecting it to the disturbing allegations tied to Diddy. And to make matters worse, whispers about Ellen's romantic history are adding more fuel to the fire.
Yes, let's talk about John of God, João de Deus in Brazil, and Oprah. And I'm just gonna say Oprah has introduced a lot of cult leaders to America, like Keith Raniere, like John of God, and like...
Who's the person that's #1 on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
So, Leonardo DiCaprio's finally speaking out after some wild footage dropped, showing he might have been involved in Diddy's infamous freak-offs. And y'all know this is huge because Leo never talks about rumors. Word on the street is Leo might have been up to some shady stuff at those freak-offs. And some sources are even comparing this to the Usher situation.
As a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, and I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. I'm not here to party with you. I don't wanna go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? We would fight, we would tussle.
Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid.
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige, they didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me.
Hey, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! I am the fucking hardest hustler in the world! This is Savage Part 2! Don't tell me about shit! It's 2022 and I'm still a savage! Whatever I want, I get! Whatever I want, I fucking get!
It is not looking good for P. Diddy. What a sick, sick man. Let's see how many other celebrities will fall with him. Check the links in the description. Until next time, have mercy.